Hello everyone, my name is Robin John Philip Depano and I'm a missionary to the Philippines, and I'm going to a place called Ilagan City, Isabela, which is on the northern part of the main island, Luzon, in the Philippines. And I just want to thank God for this privilege of me having this library, and all of these books will be a help for me, especially on training the nationals and on my discipleship programs back home when I go back in the ministry. Thank you so much.
Hello folks, my name is Jayne. I'm a teacher at Marietta Bible College and Seminary. I've been teaching there for 24 years, trained people from 28 different countries, going back to their native country to plant churches and win souls, do the work of the ministry. After Jesus rose from the dead, he gave us what we call the Great Commission. He said, go, that's evangelism. He said, teaching, that's discipleship. So in simple, it's evangelism and discipleship is the Great Commission. We find that the Apostle Paul carried that out in church planting. And in his last epistle to 2 Timothy, he wrote about bring with thee the books, and especially the parchments. The parchments refers to the Bible. The books, that's the library. And God has given us the opportunity to help these missionary church planters from Marietta Bible College and Seminary that I've had a part in training for 24 years, 28 different countries. And it's incredible what God has done. We don't even have the accurate numbers of all the churches that have been planted, how many people have been saved, discipled, going on to do the same work. But God's given us an opportunity to put libraries into people's hands. We've done it 10 times in 10 different parts of the world. Right now, we're gathering 5 more libraries that are going to different places in the Philippines. Some of them are mountainous areas. Some of them are places where there's no church whatsoever. And these are students that I've had a part in training. What happens with this is the student will give me $200 that says, I'm serious, I really want a library. And then I will try to raise the money. It takes about $2,000 to supply the library. That's reference books, doctrinal books, ministry books for children, for teens, for adults, for women, for men's ministries, all of those, including music, including Sunday school literature. All of these things are a part of that library. And it's amazing how God has put these things together. And it seems that $2,000 will cover the cost. Then the student comes and picks up the library from my office, and then they're responsible for shipping it. And the reason for the $200 they give me and the shipping to be paid by the student is they need to be vested in this project. And so it's really involved in that. And right now, the libraries that we're gathering are going to, I can't pronounce these names, but Luzon and Mindanao and another place in Luzon. But, these are far places away from each other, sometimes 8-10 hours. So it's not like something they could share. Sometimes they're in mountainous areas or isolated areas. And so it's pretty interesting how God has put this together. And so we invite you, if you'd like to have a part, you can make your check out or donation available to Marietta Bible College, but send it to my address, Tim Jayne, Post Office Box 877, South Point, Ohio, 45680. And we're trying to help missionary church planters in the fulfillment of the Great Commission. It's a wonderful opportunity, and hope you'll join with us. God bless you.
Hello, my name is Samuel Ambrosio. I want to thank all of y'all so much for the combined efforts. Because of all of y'all's support, we are able to receive books that will be used in our country. Because of that, many people will be taught in the Word of God, and many people will, in result, be saved by your efforts. Again, I thank you all so much for your sacrifices and for your labor in the ministry. God bless you.
Hello, my name is Brian Regara from the Philippines. I'm a missionary, and also my wife is a missionary to the Philippines, and I'm going to Visayas region, west Visayas, and I will going to put a library there while my church also is there to train the national, use the books for educating people about the Word of God, and it will be a big help for me, especially because we have kids and we train kids at the orphanage. And thank you for the books, and God bless you.
Hello, my name is Brother Glad Lumibao. I am a Filipino missionary to the southern part of the Philippines. And I want to thank you all for this opportunity and this blessing to be able to have this library. I believe that God has called me to win souls, plant churches, and train nationals in the city of General Santos. And I want to thank you for these materials that will be used greatly for the glory of the Lord. Thank you.